Theme song.
Welcome back to Recipe for Disaster, and this is more like Recipe for Success at this point because in the last episode we made a much more cozy, sort of a festive themed build to our restaurant here, and I think I want to get into our final look for this restaurant now. So I'm not sure if we're going to get to the whole thing tonight because we only have 4,700 doubloons. But what I'd love to do is kind of get this side here built out and then sort of take a look at what this is going to look like in the future. Like, where do we put these bathrooms? I don't think this is the best spot for them. I think that, I'd like some windows along here to beckon people to join us. And then I was also thinking down here in the corner would be good for some windows as well. It would be nice if there was some space for a patio. But I mean, this entrance area is good, but it's also going to be packed with people lining up to get in. So what if, the restaurant was different along here? What if it was, the wall comes out here and down here, so we have some more tables here, but we also have this, nice back patio. That could be kind of nice. So we'll have to figure out some bathrooms in a different spot, maybe right here or something. A little back patio where, because, right along this corner would be kind of nice. Now, there is a garbage can right here, which I can't do anything about, unfortunately, I don't think. Am I in build? Yeah. That's not my purview. I don't get to do anything about that. However, you got this nice coffee shop on the corner here. You've got, this sort of back alley right here. But, I don't know. I just think this would be a nice spot to put a patio that just draws the eye in towards the restaurant. And they're what is that? That beautiful, fried ribs recipe. Then they're like, oh, you got to come try it. The entrance is around the front. And then they walk all the way around here, see the big lineup, get in, get a table, and spend way too much money at my restaurant. As you can see, I have been experimenting with rising the price. Thanks, of course, to the comments left. Keep them coming. Keep those comments coming. They keep me honest. And again, honestly, 78%, so 899% recommended dish markup. These could go even higher. But it just feels so weird to charge so much for these. But I just keep rising the price every day until I start seeing reviews that are like, hey, that price was average. Because that's how I know, okay, there we go, stop. But recently I had one, so Bacon Frenzy, average price. Maybe they'll stop doing that. Sweet ribs actually got expensive now, and that cost me maybe even a star. So maybe I've gone a little far with it, but I'll keep an eye on it. Sweet ribs, people are thinking the sweet ribs are expensive. What's the sweet ribs? Sweet ribs are 55 doubloons. So, I don't know. We're just going to keep it. Because here's the thing. The popularity goes up and down throughout the day, and you're going to see that it goes up quite a bit. But then towards the end of the evening, all of a sudden, we start losing because these four tops become too much for just little, I believe, Melissa Soto was her name? For little old Melissa to manage. She does her best, but I think what we need is going to be some more staff, all right? And we're going to need to rethink some of our layout here a little bit. So in the meantime, to begin with, let's kind of build this out. I kind of don't want to just go right up against the thing. I'd like to put some some decorative items there. So let's build a wall, brick, maybe right up to the side. Haven't decided yet. And let's go here, and then across. Hang on, let's do that three. I like that three top that I normally do. So one chair, table, chair. So then it goes up and then in again. Chair, table, chair, up, and then in. Chair, table, chair. And now how close are we to the entrance? So we could do something like that. Part of the restaurant. Yeah, I'm working on it. So that gives me a bit more, let's delete that. A little bit more room to design and do some fun layout. Then there's still the entrance here, but it does kind of negate. If I were to copy that, it does mean we're not going to have an outdoor seating area here because it's just, would you want to sit outside with the lineup? Really? What we could do is alter the design so it's not symmetrical and do something like that on this side here. Potentially. Okay. But this gives us something to start working with. And I also kind of think it's time to start diving into the look. What's the classiness vibe of this restaurant? And I think we had a lot of fun last time. Tall, wide window when we got there. What does that even look like? It's all right. I think we had a lot of fun with dark, a dark kind of situation. Oh, fancy wide window. Look at that window right there. Ooh, that's good. That's good and classy. So we're going to do that. Then I think we need to do like not one of these ones, but like a single one. Maybe like that. That's a little too like bougie or something. You know what I mean? Like, oh, hello, welcome. We have the windows because I was at the top. I think these are pretty good. Let's keep these windows. Let's move these. Move this one here. Hit C and duplicate. Oh, apparently not. C. There we go. Okay, I'm getting the hang of it. And then let's delete. Let's move this over here. Move that, please. Now, okay, let's take a look at these. Booths aren't necessarily that classy. I don't know. I don't hate them. They're nice. They're nice. Let's keep them. Let's delete this. Okay. What we're gonna need to do is this is gonna cause problems right away though. We're gonna have to find like a new server, or we're gonna have to like delete these. I think that could be the other thing we might have to do. We might have to delete these tables and just like scale back our ambitions until we are sure that we can find somebody to deal with all these. Let's delete these walls for now. And open this up. Kind of want to go, like I said, with a darker look in here. So it's time to start thinking about that look. And maybe some like some patterned floor changes or something. Like what if there was, I think we've done this in maybe even Space Haven. I can't remember. What if there was like some dark, like a really dark wood around the edges? Yes? Yes, a nice dark wood. Oh, I can just drag. Okay. Something like that, yes? Like a nice dark wood around providing a border. And not against the window. Yes, very good, very good. Okay, and then like a different dark wood in the middle. Oh, you know what? I kind of just like tripped into that one, but I don't hate it. Let's see that. Yes, welcome to Chez Solide. Ooh, it's pretty classy. That's pretty classy. Let's go with that for now and see what we can do with it. Let's move you over to this corner here. And the windows, we haven't decided what we're doing with these windows. I think we want a bunch of these. That's where it's at. We have 3,800 doubloons left. So let's go yeah, like that. Okay, so let's delete these. See? There we are. And then eventually there'll be a table here, I think. But for right now, let's go with a tree in the window. Like, I mean, come on. What are we supposed to do? Not that? Then, can I duplicate this guy? Because it looks like it goes over the window frame just perfectly enough that looks so classy. Are you kidding me with how classy that looks? All right, let's move this table over here. And maybe we need to, think about this. Like, what are these tables? What are my table options? Fancy wooden table, which is a little nicer than that, actually. Fancy Italian dining table. Just kind of looks cute. But is that my best table? We could also go with these ones that are a bit, white. It's a little bit weird to be, maybe that would be good in the sort of a cabaret space, which we should also think about, having. A little cabaret space, you kidding me? Okay, let's keep moving tables down here, and the reason for that is, we can open up a new section later, but right now what I'd like to do is I would like to have room to move these bathrooms around a little bit. Okay, so I think that's good. Let's move this guy. Okay, again, we're going to kind of we're going to shuffle some things around, but a little bit more space between the tables would be nice too. So that's kind of, that just look how classy that looks. We might have to stay with the brick on the inside. We might just have to. Maybe we can change this, internal walls should maybe be something different. Paint internal walls differently. I don't know, what do we have here? What does that look like? Meh. What does this look like? We've used that before. We've used the dark, but it looks so good though. The problem with using it again is, what's this? Oh, fun. That's fun. I like it. I don't know if I like it for my restaurant. And that looks almost a little too, well, let's take a look. No, I think I liked the more subtle ones up here. A little better. Even betterer. And then slightly dimmer. I mean, honestly, unfortunately, I think that's pretty classy, and that speaks to the overall direction that we're headed with this thing. Okay, these bathrooms have got to move though. So so this is looking good. I feel like we really want to get one more table in here. That's a little too close for comfort, in my opinion. Just shove that there. It's a little bit feels maybe, I don't know, slightly nonsensical where they're placed right now, but it's not terrible. Okay, let's grab some of these lights here. No, wait, come on. We got 3,500 doubloons left. I think it's time to start thinking about our look. What about whoa! That's cool. I don't even think I've seen that chandelier before. Look at that. That's funky. Maybe that's like sort of the front entrance area. We got a couple of these in a row. Good lord. Somebody tell that light to settle down. Does anybody know that light's being so extra? Now this is kind of a classy old style chandelier. These ones are kind of funky. Are they for us though? Not entirely. Ours is a little more classy. Honestly, I really like these ones. I think I'm gonna go with these for now. So that's a fixture. It's obvious that like these are placed in spots directly below where the tables are supposed to be. So I think it's important to find some sort of rhyme or reason eventually to how those are laid out, but this is pretty good. What would it look like if I did? No, let's leave that there for now. But like 2 tables in a row here with like a wide stance around them could be nice. But that's looking pretty good. It almost begs to be moved over just a little bit, doesn't it? And yet we can't now anymore. Move these lights out of the way. There. Move that light. Okay. So what happened? Move. There we go. It's a little better. It's still fairly tight with that area. However, then what we can do is let's take a look with the lights. And for move, of course. Move that off the wall a little bit. I do kind of like that a little better, I will say. I like that a little better. It's staggered, which is interesting. It creates a bit of a shape to it. This area begs to be changed, but that's kind of nice. We're going to keep that for now. We'll probably end up putting some more tables over here anyway, though, in a second. Because I definitely want to move these bathrooms. And I think for now, we should probably I wish we could just move the whole thing. Is there a way to, like, group select or something? Trophies. Gotta get another trophy in today. That's kind of like the goal. We kind of need some candlelight on here, too. Should we get rid of these yeah, let's graduate out of the vases, which are nice. But let's go into more of a candlelight time now. It's time for some candlelight. Maybe what we could even do is experiment with the idea of having like a chandelier above the room. Oops. Remove you. Okay. Right, so there's one chandelier kind of center-wise on some sort of like grid or some sort of like rhyme or reason over it kind of thing. So it looks like it inhabits the space, but not necessarily the individual tables. Let's see what that looks like in the evening, like once we get this thing going. So click on this and sell you. Okay. Yeah, let's do that with the candle lights, because if the candles provide some dynamic lighting, that might look really amazing. And the only thing missing, really, in my opinion, you guessed it, rugs. Really wish we could get some rugs going on in here. Painting variant, 200 doubloons. Let's get a painting up here. I should change that, but we're gonna put a painting on the wall there. What's our ambiance like? Solid green. Like they just love this place. They're going just cuckoo for this place. Okay. We've got this here. That kind of all makes sense. We'll probably put some bushes and trees out here just to kind of like cover that up. And then I think we see some lights out here too, don't we? Some slightly different lights, like these ones or something. I could offset, or we could use the exact same light in here. See what that looks like at least. Because I do like that it frames right up over the window. Yeah, that does look classier, doesn't it? When you're looking at it from the outside, it just looks better. Oh yeah, come and dine here. You're gonna like the way you eat. You're gonna like the tastes here at whatever we called this restaurant many episodes ago. Come on in to Chez Solide. Okay, looking good. Since we're here, let's take a look at the floor situation. I like some of this tile. Let's go with this, like, where's that silver? Can we find more of that silver tile? Silver tile, silver tile, silver... No. Silver tile, no. It's Christmas time, and we want some tile. Sort of a bathroom tile, isn't it? Maybe that could be on the side, though. It's kind of nice. Now, where's that silver tile that I just deleted and now I don't have a reference for? Is it this one? Yeah. So what about this? Sidewalk. Oh, there's an eyedropper tool. I should just use the eyedropper tool. I keep forgetting that the eyedropper tool is a thing that exists. Put these on the side like so. Let's get ourselves like some kind of trees work well here. Wait, do we even have any trees? I know we have, oh yeah, I just didn't see them because I'm sort of a blind boy, you see. Let's put that on the corner like that. Part of the restaurant is not accessible. Yeah, well, what if I put some shrubberies there? Will you guys stop complaining? Yeah, see? Okay, so if there's shrubberies there, they won't complain about not being able to get there. There we go, yeah. Okay, that's looking pretty good, pretty nice. Shrubbery around here, over there, and then, grouping. Yeah, I mean, so you look out this window and you see like the trees and the greenery out there. Yeah, that's looking real good. Okay, good. So folks won't actually like end up walking into that space, but it looks nice and covered. I think we should do the same thing here. I'd like to get trees, but I feel like they're going to clip through the walls. Yeah. So these trees would have to be like here or something. So I guess this is going to be up to plant groupings. Plant grouping here, and then we'll rotate these so they kind of curve into the shape a little bit. Let's change this up so it doesn't quite match the other one. There we go. It's this medium plant. Put that on the corner. Little shrubbery. It almost looks like there is sort of a triangular shape to it. So there is a shape that suggests it, like it leans more towards the wall, which is really nice. Yeah, something like that. Ooh, I like it. I like it quite a lot. Now, what about vines? Can we get wall? Oh, yeah, we can. Oh, this is great. Okay. I think there's like wall vines that go wide. Okay, too wide. Not quite. Yeah, I just need double vines. Oh, we could do this though. And then, does it rotate? No. Is there not the? Is there the other side? That's what I'm looking for. Doesn't look like there is. Okay, so let's delete those. Oh, very cool. Maybe these should be on like one. Oh, I can't place it because there's a light there as well. Probably some other various things. Okay, that's fine. Good to know. I wish this was a 2 wide instead of 3 wide. Because I don't know why it's a 3 wide. Why is it 3 wide when that doesn't necessarily work with any other, like any windows or anything? Oh, complain. That's all I do. Yeah, I just want a 2 wide vine situation. Oh well. I mean, we can just do that though. That's kind of nice. Okay, let's stay focused here. I think the best option is maybe just like some vines along the wall like that. Yeah, that looks so good. Okay, we'll just do that. All right, so this area is looking very classy. Looks like we've used the same sort of parquet flooring, but now we've created a little bit of a sort of like a look there. Why don't we get some? I'd like to do private bathrooms. However, I kind of feel like the private bathroom vibe just isn't going to work. And the main reason for that is, unfortunately, because they take up so much room and we want to have a lot of customers here. So we basically need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to make a 4 by 5 sort of section back here so we can just basically move everything over. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Across there. Grab our door, and is there a better door? Let's see if there's a better door. Come on, give me a nice, solid but dark-looking door. I don't know if we can. Maybe we'll be able to like rework that or something. You know what I mean? Like change the color. I just haven't even looked into if you can do that. Okay, 1, 2. Okay, so let's get this wall in place here. Very good. Let's go ahead and sell this guy. Put these walls in place. Okay, I'm getting a little bit drunk with the wall placement. You know what they say, don't drink and YouTube. Do not drink and YouTube at the same time. It doesn't go well for you. I just move all these items. So let's get this move done and let's move on. So that's left us with this wide open space here, which it does kind of seem to beg for a a change, right? It seems to beg for a breakup in sort of the look. So I was wondering, what if we created a long table here or something for like a big party? I don't even know if that exists. It'll probably only ever seat 4 people, but I just wonder what it would look like to create like a big area right here. So what I want to do is keep this indent, create a sort of a thing where it's like, maybe it's like, is it that big? Or is it like that? Okay, now hear me out. This is going to be fancy wooden table. Something like this. Oh, that looks so classy with the stone. I might actually keep that marble, or just at least put some other different kind of marble there. Let's actually move these closer to the fire. So this is like, I want this to be like the, it's just like a little bit narrow of a walkway there. But I want to create something that I'd like to call the like fireside dining experience. If I move this over 1, what if I do something like this? Again, like I have no idea if this will actually, you know, work or be sat at. Common chair. What are my fancy options? I think this is the fanciest option for this kind of a thing. Oh, I see. Okay. So, cannot sit on this object, cannot interact with this object. I wonder what the problem is. Invalid placement for objects. What do you mean? Why? Is it just because these tables can't... Ah, that's a bummer. You can't put the tables close together, I guess. So if we... Probably because they can't get in on the side. So what if we did like... Okay, hang on. Delete that. Can I put this back, though? Okay, move object. Okay, yeah, okay, good to know. So they have to come in from sides. But, like, maybe this is... let's just move that chair, please. Delete that table. Delete. Oh, does the delete key not... That should work. Anyway, the delete key wasn't working there, but we'll copy this over. So this is the, like, fireside dining room there. Like, come on, that's gonna look so classy. So then we're gonna bring out the wall here of, well, what is this like? Whoa, relax. I mean, again, you'll see in this bathroom over here, right? Like, I ended up keeping the black walls that we just did. Oh, and then this is exposed brick, so that should be exposed brick along here. There we are. Yeah, that's good, that's good. Okay. However, I don't know. This might be too much. This is just a bit too much. Oh, it's kind of classy, though, isn't it? Okay, let's do build wall. Let's just see what it's like. And by see what it's like, I mean see what your guys' comments are like, because it'll be good to see what you guys say. Okay, let's go door frame here and here. That might be a bit much. Okay, then we're going to bring this wall along here. This is a private dining chamber, which is, it doesn't look very, it's supposed to look cozy, and it's not looking very cozy right now. That's the big problem. Let's move this guy out of the way for a second here, and delete those. Yeah, this wall just doesn't look cozy, and then it's going to also create this, too much of a pinch point here. So I think what we could do instead, so let's delete this. Okay, and what if we brought out sort of like a wall like that? Yeah, just to create a bit of a thing. Paint wall. What are my options? I don't hate this marble. It's just, it's a little bit over the top, isn't it? What it would also look like is what if we did this? Okay, because, you know, obviously you guys know what I'm about to do. I'm obviously going to put on some, like, tall, wide windows and stuff. Fancy long ones. Or maybe these long, wide ones. See what this looks like. A little too on display, if you ask me. So what about long, wide windows, like so? Yeah, I mean, that's pretty classy. That's pretty classy. Now, I can hear some of you saying, like, that is not what I think class is. And I don't have much to help you with. You know, that's just what I'm going for. Let's actually move this over 1. Let's build this wall out 1, because here's what we're going to do, folks. This one's actually going to pinch in a little bit. So this is going to become... I'll move that for a second. We want to kind of squeeze this wall in here. So let's put this over here. And I want to get some of, yeah, like those plants and stuff like that. And I think also, like, is this just me flexing? Sure, a little bit. Because real good design, you don't just build a big square. It's something I've always said. You don't just, like, fill this whole thing with space. You kind of change it up a bit and see what looks good. See what, like, you can do with the space that makes it look like it's not just a big cube. So to do that, I want to, like, squeeze this wall in here and just flex and be like, yeah, I don't even need that space, baby. Put plants there. I don't care. Oops. Shouldn't have done that. Yeah, there'll be a lot of management to do after we're done with this. Okay. There we are. Now, on the other side of the restaurant, we might just maximize places to eat. Because this has been a lot of fun. It hasn't generated too many more spots that we can, like, actually inhabit and, like, fill with dining guests. I kind of want to keep these tables because of those windows because of these little two tops here. Somebody did tell me to put in a single table, too, for one guest. But I think what I'd like to do instead is, what about this? Something like right here. And then we're going to go and duplicate this. There we go. And are they a window there? I don't know. Let's keep that because, again, I like the lights being over top. So we're going to get those lights over there as well. Duplicate. Oh, this place is getting classy. You know what? This place is getting classy, and you can also tell it's getting expensive. This place is starting to cost money. There we go. Or, hang on, delete. Let's go ahead and duplicate that. That might be a little tight. And then, just in light of what people have been saying to me, we're going to duplicate this. Oh, I can't until I get a table doing it. I don't duplicate the table. I can't duplicate the table either. So we're going to do something like this here. And a booth seat. Okay, this might be too close quarters. We're going to see. These are like, you know, it's like people like, oh, let's save up and let's go to the fancy place. And then they shove you in the back because it's like, we can tell by the way you're dressed that you're not really, you know, rich people. You know, the kind of treatment I get when I go to restaurants. Where they're like, oh yeah, will the seat in the alleyway do, sir? And you're like, what? No, I don't want the alley seat. And they're like, it's really nice this time of year. You can barely hear all the cats fighting. And I'm all like, no, I want a nice seat. Duplicate these. Yeah, those are nice. Okay. Let's move this guy over here. We're going to have to find something to do with all this artwork. Got a lot of nice artwork from all my acclaim. Let's duplicate this here. Let me put it over the... Okay, oh, but it does let me put it over the pot lights, which I like. Okay. Yes. Okay. Eyedropper tool. Eyedropper tool. Gonna keep this, like, framing going here, because I quite like how it turned out. Yeah, maybe. Okay, and then what about eyedropper tool here? Ooh, classy. Classy stuff. Put a little decorations in there. We'll get some plants in these corners. Do we want these windows still? Yeah, probably. We like the windows. As the youth say, we stand those windows. Is that a thing youth say? Is that... Did I just lose 40 subscribers? I could feel them. As though 40 subscribers screamed out in horror and were suddenly silenced. Oh, potted pork. Look how classy that is. Come on. Classy. Okay, that's looking pretty good. I mean, really, we need more Christmas stuff, though, because this is, after all, sort of Christmas decorated. No, you know what we need on the marble wall there? We need some lights. Maybe these ones might look kind of nice. They look a little bit Darth Vader-y, but it might do the trick. Okay, we'll keep those wreaths, that wreath up there. It kind of screams to have a wreath on both sides, though, doesn't it? What do we put the wreaths here? There we go. That looks nice. It's a little too symmetrical. That's the other thing, too, is I do like to break away from symmetry sometimes. I think also if we... Like, I like this, but then having a table right here is no good. Let's just delete that table and space these out a bit. There. Okay. There we are. Okay, that's looking good. These guys need a chandelier. Oh, but unfortunately the chandelier is going to have to be placed one, you know, somewhere over top. So, just place it like here. It's not centered, but it looks... No, it doesn't. We want to place it where it looks the most likely to be center. Oh, come on. I held down control just in case. I was like, give me that gridless placement. So we might not do that, but anyway, that's that. Because I like this wall jutting out a bit and creating quite a separation. But what we could do is just mirror the length of this wall and then get that booth back in there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, kind of 8-ish. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 tables. Very spread out. Very spread out, but it's going to be... We got to see if we can manage this before we do, you know, any more. I have... Oh, no. I wasn't paying attention again. Classic me. I wasn't paying attention. I went hard into the red. Let's go ahead and sell this guy right away. That's going to get 250 doubloons back. We'll keep that there. We're going to sell maybe this chandelier. That's going to get me another $100 back. 386 bucks. I think we can make that back over a day. So here it is. This is the new classy setup of the restaurant. This is looking pretty good. I can't wait to divvy it up over on this side as well. We might copy it even, like, you know, just to get started, but really, like I said, we kind of want an outdoor seating patio area. So I wonder if there's a way to do a seating area here that's outdoors, and then like another cloistered dining area here, another one here, kind of mirroring the entrance, which I think the entrance was quite successful out here. This is looking, to, in my mind at least, quite nice. That's looking quite classy. So get some more plants along here eventually. Where is this break room? Yeah, the other thing I want to do is we got to think about this break room. We can't have people constantly breaking out here and then walking all the way back into the kitchen. But I don't want them sitting too close to a bunch of crap in the kitchen that's going to make them upset and hate their lives. So what if I move this vase in here for now? And maybe this wreath, let's grab this wreath and put that in there. Yeah, so we're just kind of hacking the break area for right now just to kind of keep them in the restaurant and going. And we're going to keep an eye on how today goes because things are going to get pretty busy pretty quickly here as we struggle to... Oh, we spent 5,100 doubloons today. So as we struggle to make back our money and end the day in the green, here we go. We might need... Let's pause the game here. There, pause the game. Let's see who we have. Oh, boy, this is bad. We don't have any servers. We have one person that hates it and who's a party monster. Who's a really good chef, though. That could be good to have. We might need him. Then we have this other party monster. We've got 2 party monsters. That's it. 2 on serving. We should hire Scott. We gotta hire Scott and spread him out a bunch of couple of things and maybe fire him later. Let's hire Scott. Let's put him in front of house. Good. Scott's in front of house. Oh, yeah, I forgot about their uniforms. That's amazing. Oh, no, wait. Oh, yeah, no, wait. That's not Scott. This is Scott. This is Aaron, who we don't want because he hates serving right now, but could be a good fry. We might need a fryer. Okay, so let's get Scott to solo these. Where's Scott? I know you're not a great server, but if we move you in slowly, this is going to be your training area, which is funny, right? Because this looks like the VIP area, but in reality, if anybody goes here, it's like our newest server is working there. And then we're also going to put as a third, we're going to put Victoria, I think, in this whole section. Because I think our other server, Melissa Soto, has got a lot going on. And you'll see in a little bit, you'll see that she ends up being a little bit swamped. Let's give Scott this one as well as a Victoria table. And actually, no, wait, hang on. Let's think about this. Because this is a lot to manage, right? So ideally, this whole area... Okay, let's rethink this here. This whole area is now going to be Melissa. One of the issues is I like the... We have a couple of these. I think Melissa has a lone wolf buff as well. But if you have her soloing these tables and she goes on a break right when a dish comes up, it causes a lot of problems. So anyway, this is now going to be Melissa's section. And I want to make this Victoria's section. This is a lot of tables, so this might not work out well for us. So this is Victoria's section. Let's keep Melissa on some of these, though, to help out. All right, and now we're going to get into having old Scott Kennedy help out on these. And I want to check, because maybe it's Victoria that I can't remember, but maybe it's Victoria that has the buff here. All right, now Scott, you don't have much to do, so let's take a look at these cleaning areas and make sure that we're, putting you to work. So let's shrink this zone here. So who used to be in the bathroom? It used to be Beardson, Logan, and Melissa do the bathroom. I don't think we want Melissa doing the bathroom anymore. This has got to be Logan doing the bathroom. This area is Melissa's section. So we could definitely have... Okay, we've got members of the Gleam team on it, though, don't we? Okay. So let's do this. Let's go... Let's expand this area. Let's delete this area, actually. Delete that. Thanks. Okay, let's expand this area here. So this is this whole section here now. And that's got Charles, Melanie, and Victoria. Let's take Victoria off of that. We can put Logan on that, but I think Logan's on some other stuff too. Yeah, he's cleaning the kitchen primarily. And then we've got Charles, who's going to clean everything else here. So let's delete this area, or shrink it. Shrink all this out. There we are. So that's the outdoor area. And we're going to expand this one. There we go. A little finicky with the controls there. There we go. So let's see if Charles can keep up. Charles in charge of this area and also that area. Then we got Charles in charge of this one too, don't we? Okay, what's our Gleam team situation? Melanie Washington. Whoops. Wait, Melanie's... Oh, no, she's just a 5. She's not on the Gleam team, though. So we got Melanie and Charles. We're going to need some more people. We're going to need some more cleaners, I think. That's a lot of ground for Charles to cover. Logan's only covering the bathroom and the kitchen, which is sort of silly. We kind of need a dedicated kitchensman. Then we can put a dedicated bathroom and this section person, which I think... Okay, so let's make that Melanie. Melanie, you now have some more responsibilities, these two sections. Charles, we're going to take you off of that. Logan, we're going to put you on here. We're going to put you second on here. So you're just focused on these two areas. Charles is on this and this. Melanie's on this and this. I think that's good. I think we're good here. Okay, let's go to cleaning mode. Let's have some people show up here. And let's just see, like, how bad did I do? That's what we're trying to see. Oh, yeah, who's on this table? No, let's get Victoria on that table. Okay, Victoria, what are your buffs? Because if you don't have... Okay, Victoria doesn't have the buff. Melissa is a lone wolf. Okay. And so we want her to work quickly. So, so she's soloing this whole section, which will hopefully pay off. But if we see some timers going off... Oh, Scott can do... Okay, fine. And we'll put Melissa on there. We don't want Victoria venturing too far into this area. That's basically what I'm getting at. So she's kind of soloing this whole thing. Victoria might have to go and venture into this area. But again, like, who knows what's going to end up being said in this private area. In fact, this is actually different. It's almost like a cafeteria seating, because what we're going to have is solo diners are going to sit here and here, and couples will sit here and here. That's going to be weird. All right, the candles are lit. The lights over this. We could maybe take those flowers off there, but I don't know. It looks kind of nice. The restaurant is starting to pile up. Taking a look. Vanessa has a power up, so let's get Vanessa. Let's make her... what are you up to? Let's make you a team player. You work faster when the restaurant's full. The first dish is served to the single gentleman over here, sitting by the fire. Another single is being asked to order here. Scott seems to be doing okay so far. You got that dealt with. Melissa's section has a couple of dishes up. Scott's taking care of one of them. Melissa is bringing in a meal. She does have to go get this one, but that's okay. Meanwhile, Victoria's having a break. I don't know why. I guess they just pack like whatever. They pack the closest to the. I don't know what the plan is here as far as why they've packed those ones in first. Okay, this is feeling good here. Ingredients ordered. I don't see any like change in people's opinions of the place. We have lost a lot to ingredient purchasing, I think. I don't think I accidentally bought more stuff, did I? Was I not paying attention? No. I don't think so. Sweet ribs was expensive and delicious at 78%. So let's pull back on the sweet ribs a little bit here. Average price on the spicy teas. Okay, that's good. I think the golden ribs are going to be way too expensive. I'm going to get a problem with it. People are going to be upset with that. Bacon Frenzies was disgusting, but the place looks amazing. Oh, I'm glad you like the place. The one thing I forgot to do is I want a privacy wall here. So when you enter, it's just class, 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 and then you walk to your table. So I might actually... darn, I don't want to... Well, you know what I could do is shrink the kitchen a little bit. I might have to shrink the kitchen. We might have to redesign it or rethink how we do some of the layout. So far, I'm hearing lots of dings. I'm hearing lots of dishes being made. But, of course, we haven't filled up yet. We aren't in rush hour or anything yet. Lots of dishes coming up. That's good. People eating. Scott Kennedy, how you doing? Good. Not seeing any building up of stresses, so that's feeling good, too. It's just, like, really nice to see this table all just, like, full of people. Cafeteria dining style. Maybe this is a thing. Like, maybe you go here and you're like, would you like to meet strangers? I'm sure some people are like, absolutely not. I want to be in this. I want to sit right here. Okay, 84. Oh, man, we're making good money. I'm not worried about going into debt. Get a little candlelight. They might need some light. They might need a bit more light. But I'm just saying, like, some folks are going to want to sit here or in this far booth, right? Some folks are going to want this privacy. And then some folks might actually come in and be like, yeah, you know what? I want to sit at the conversation table. Maybe there's like a discount. If I were to run a restaurant, I have a conversation table where people will come to get along and like exchange perspectives, and the dishes are 10% off. 20. And it looks nice. I do like what I did there. All right, we've got some people frozen in time here. Hopefully they get a table. Looks like we're able to seat people. I'm not seeing any major issues yet developing, but it is still 14:15. It's 14 o'clock. Once things get into the 18, 19, and we still have people being sat right up until 1900 hours, that's when you're going to notice the slowdown in your service. Things are looking pretty classy here. In the last folks that commented, thanks for all your comments, of course. Shout out to the commenters. I've got to, like, say your name or something. I always wonder if people want me to, like, say, this person said this on the chat. Like, you know, don't want your name posted across a video. But the point is, big fan of you guys and your comments so far. Some folks have been mentioning that, like, yeah, this is maybe not wide enough, so maybe some people are getting stuck here. I'm thinking it's okay. I think most of the pathing, because like you can see people go through each other sometimes. So I think most of the pathing is reservations. So somebody will reserve space at the fridge. So another person will just stop walking because they're like, I can't get to the fridge. We're almost back in the green, getting close. We just need to sell some spicy, like real pricey dishes. But yeah, certainly. Thank you again for all of the comments, all of the reminders that you need to calculate your markup. So like my markup is actually pretty good now, 924% versus, 700 or something, whatever it was this morning. So I could be more fluid with the prices. The golden ribs, does anybody complain about those? Or are they just not ordering them? Oh, $80 and it was disgusting. That's not good. But they're not complaining about the price, so that's kind of nice. They're just complaining that they hated tasting it. Look at this conversation table. It's bumping. All right, I'm seeing some meters starting to get a little lower. Like this guy's waiting a little long. And what do we got? Who is that? That is this table. Oh, never mind. Okay, I don't know. Maybe we're on top of it. The rainy weather comes in, which only makes our dining experience that much more pleasurable and desirable. There will be a debuff if anybody's waiting outside, though, so hopefully we get them sat early and quickly. I love the color change. Everything kind of goes sepia. I wish everything, when outside was, not sepia, but, desaturated. But I wish everything outside was desaturated, but inside things stayed, warm and cozy like this fire. Just give me a sense of the coziness that we've created here in this restaurant. We are in the green now, folks. $29 up off of our big spend today. Things are looking pretty good. I'm going through this first day quite slowly just to see, like, if I have I made any mistakes anywhere. Honestly, I think spreading out all the tables is better. I think the previous episode's restaurant layout was good for making money, but it got dirty fast. It was hard to get around, I think. This feels like there's adequate privacy and adequate flow as well. Oh my goodness, what a classy restaurant. This is great. Okay, let's speed up time a little bit. Coming up on 1700, so the tables are starting to fill up. Really gave Victoria basically a day off. She has not had a lot of work to do. We'll have to see afterwards. Okay, so now Melissa. What does that mean? Placing order. What are her thoughts? Paid less than she deserves and needs a break. Okay. Well, you can take a break as long as, you know what I mean? Like, as long as you're still staying on top of your work. These people need their orders taken. How long is your break? Also, the break room is far away. I almost need to put the break room closer so that people can come in, pop out, and get out. Because that was a long wait there. And Melissa's leaving. Oh, to place the order, so that's okay. I think. Wait, is she not placing the order? Oh, no, they're waiting to cook. Oh, I see. It's a global timer. So, because we didn't get the order in time... Yeah, maybe they changed that. I thought it reset every step of the way. Oh, my goodness. Is she going to get it? Somebody was rude. Don't care right now. Melissa is going to actually deliver that. Okay. Melissa has really just yeah, maybe we thought she was leaving that person for too long, but nope. She's on top of it. Melissa. Big fan of Melissa. Oh, wait. Well, you know what? We got to pay her what she's worth then. Okay, Melissa. Let's reset that. 1873. Let's go through everybody here and make sure they're all being paid properly. I like to be an ethical capitalist, you know? I like making, as the kids say, getting that bag. But if you don't know money, of course. But I do like making sure that everybody is also, getting their individual bags as well. I'm a capitalist, but I'm like bags for everybody, you know? I'm a bags for everybody kind of guy. I bet kids don't say that anymore. I was thinking about that. Us older folks, if we don't like the way that the hashtag youths are speaking, all we have to do is start saying those words. And oh boy, do they bail on that language quickly. I bet I just killed the word get that bag. That expression is probably dead now. Peter Holmes, famous comedian. And he liked it. It looks relatively clean and amazing. Hey, Bacon Frenzy. The Bacon Frenzy is not getting great reviews today. All right, we're 2022 in terms of the time, which means these are the only tables left. And it looks like this... Maybe I must have deleted some tables. I'm not sure. But regardless, we had an absolutely... No, because the other days we've had lineups outside. Like, before I expanded this restaurant with this episode, we had a big lineup all the time. We do have 92% popularity, so maybe that's going to cause a thing. Oh, what was that? That sounded bad. Ernani is very upset. Well, Ernani, I'm sorry. What do you like? You hate chicken. You hate chicken legs? Get out of here, Ernani. You just took me off my 90% popularity, and that bothers me some. I will say we need some more cleaners in this area. Who are my cleaners? So, Melanie, what... Melanie, you don't have much else going on. You have these two... Let's hover over her. Melanie. Yeah, Melanie has these two cleaning spots, but I guess maybe the bathroom, is quite a grind. Oh, wait, who's clean? Oh, somebody's using it. So I think we need another Gleam teamer, but I'm not sure if we're making enough money. Oh, we're making tons of money. Are you kidding me? All right, so I could get Aaron and we can start training him up. We're going to wait for the next day and get another Gleam teamer. We could also... No, because here's the thing. This area is going to get messy when it gets more popular. So I don't want to give Charles more work. And Logan seems to be basically slammed. He is not keeping up with even just that. So, I mean, he's keeping up enough. Like, it's okay in here. It's not disgusting. He's probably cleaning a lot of the appliances. So we need to get one more cleaner for this area, I think. But it is nice to know that now we have the restaurant. What I would say this side of the restaurant here is kind of in the late game shape. So what that means to me is I'm going to just tweak it now. I don't have to remake entire cleaning areas and stuff like that. We've got like enough shape to this restaurant that now we're in a pretty good place. And we can just start hiring more staff until we can see that it's consistently taken care of. So I need one more cleaner right there. Take a look at my finances. Big boost today. Big ol' profit boost. Spent 11,000 doubloons, though. Good for me. Idle-wise, yeah, Victoria, like I said, had a pretty easy day. Stephen Grant is idling a fair amount, but that's not terrible. It's not terrible, you know, Shannon, exactly. Like, I think it's okay. Charles was basically pretty busy. So Melanie is telling me that she's mad busy, even with that section. So yeah, we definitely need another Gleam teamer in that area. Scott Kennedy didn't have too bad of a job. Okay, wait, let me look at Melissa Soto. Okay, Melissa. Let's give Scott, as he trains up, let's give Scott a bit more to work on and Melissa a little bit less to focus on because she was the only one that almost sent some folks home. And yeah, Victoria, like I said, had a pretty simple day today. Golden Ribs did a lot of work. A lot of the heavy lifting was Golden Ribs. Love it. Let us open. Forsooth, let us open. Again, Melissa does have the lone wolf thing. So what if we give... Let's give Scott Kennedy these tables as well. There we are. So Melissa, you've got a pretty small section, to be honest with you. But it's far away. I'll give you that it's far away. And we'll see. Since you're a lone wolf, we're just going to give you your own section. These 5 tables. Okay, she's hard at work sweeping up because nobody used the bathroom yet. But as soon as people use the bathroom, that area is going to be spicy. What do I have here? Oh, Philippa Ellis is lazy. Would rather not work at all. Slow at cooking and loves to take long breaks. But will level up faster. Oh, boy. That's kind of a bummer, though. Now, this person could be a good cook. Or we could force them into the cleaning department. Gains 50 more XP. Okay, so what about the love thing? So it's liked. Basically, this just means they like doing that. Not necessarily... So it will like create less stress for them when they're cleaning. I just don't know if I want a lazy staffer around. I don't want somebody taking long breaks and just costing me money. We might as well train up Rebecca in the Gleam team, but then know that we can move her on. I think what I need to do, actually, is take a look at my Gleam team and be like, who of you should I move up when it's time to? So let's get to old. Sorry, Rebecca, you're now part of the Gleam team. I know you wanted to do some cooking, but we need this area to get cleaned up immediately. Perfect. It's looking really good. Well, there you go, folks. Did we have a lot of fun? Yes. Did we have a lot of laughs? No, I don't know. Not really. It was more of a design episode. But look, the point is, I hope you found this to be some truly solid content. I know I had a blast, and we are definitely making good money. We're keeping up with all these dishes. We might not need as crazy a kitchen as I thought we did. I will say that. We could even shrink this kitchen right down and create some sort of like a single corridor here or something. But it is nice to have a big old restaurant, or a big old kitchen, I mean. You know what I need to do is like put a wall in between here. That could be kind of cool looking. And then they could have like, yeah, that could be where you'd put, you know, hoods and vents and lights and stuff. That could be kind of neat. Anyway, that's something for another day because we're coming to the end of this episode, and it is looking way too classy for me. I love it. I'm liking how this looks. Kind of giving me an Italian restaurant slash like, you know, steakhouse in the city kind of vibe. It's looking real good in here. So I'm happy with the way this turned out, I guess. Obviously, hit me up in the comments. Oh, my whole Gleam team is on a break. Oh, my goodness. That's fine. They deserve it. They worked hard. Obviously, feel free to leave me your tips and comments in the comments section. And I will see you all in the next episode of Recipe for Disaster.